Most people think the devil is the worst demon in Christianity, but they are actually wrong. By the end of this video, you are going to know the top 5 worst demons in Christianity and what makes them so evil. The last demon is by far the most evil. You will never believe what they are capable of. You do not want to miss it. Put on your spiritual armor as we start this dangerous exploration on today's episode of Ancient Giant Mysteries. Leviathan, the demon, embodies the destructive power of envy and chaos. This creature has been spoken about in myths, but make no mistake, this demon is very real. Imagine a creature so vast, so powerful, that its very existence threatens to unravel reality. Its presence is a potential for destruction that lies within envy and jealousy. Leviathan will push someone from jealousy into envy, being jealous of loved ones or of a friend's success instead of being happy for them. Envy can come from comparing your life to someone else's. Do not compare your life to another. You are unique, and there is a path for you to take. Leviathan covets all that it cannot possess, its insatiable hunger driving it to consume and destroy. This relentless pursuit of what it cannot have is a reflection of the destructive nature of envy. It represents the corrosive power, the destructive force that can tear us apart from within. Envy can consume our thoughts and actions, leading to our own downfall and destruction of relationships. Leviathan's all-consuming envy is a reminder of how unchecked desires can lead to chaos and destruction. These stories warn us of the dangers of letting our darker impulses take control. It reminds us of the importance of controlling our desires, being grateful with what we have, and finding peace within ourselves. By facing these inner demons, we can strive to overcome the negative forces within us and ask God to deliver us from evil. Leviathan is bad, but Leviathan is nothing compared to how evil this next demon is. Beelzebub, a name that conjures images of swarming insects, of decay and corruption. Beelzebub is first mentioned in the Hebrew Bible. Scholars believe that he may have been a real Philistine god, however. He was likely named Baal-zebul. Often associated with gluttony, Beelzebub holds a prominent position in the hierarchy of hell. His insatiable appetite for indulgence and excess makes him a symbol of the dangers of overconsumption. His name, meaning Lord of the Flies, speaks to his dominion over pestilence and disease. Flies are his minions, spreading filth, taking advantage. They thrive in environments where life has ceased, where only death and decomposition remain. Beelzebub embodies this insatiable hunger, this relentless pursuit of pleasure and gratification. He is the personification of overconsumption. He whispers in our ears, tempting us with fleeting pleasures, urging us to succumb to our basest instincts. His voice is seductive, promising satisfaction but delivering only emptiness. Beelzebub's power lies in his ability to exploit our weaknesses, to prey on our vulnerabilities. He knows our fears, our insecurities, and uses them to manipulate us. He is the master of temptation, the architect of our downfall. His influence is subtle yet pervasive, a constant presence in our lives. He is the voice that tells us to take just one more bite, to indulge just a little more. In every rotting carcass, in every piece of spoiled food, we see his handiwork. Beelzebub's influence extends beyond gluttony, also associated with envy. These sins too are his domain, feeding on our desires and ambitions. He feeds on our insecurities. His power grows with every doubt, every moment of weakness. Beelzebub's story serves as a cautionary tale against the dangers of excess and indulgence. It warns us of the perils of giving in to our basest instincts, of allowing our desires to control us. His image is a stark warning of what we can become if we let our darker impulses take over. We must control our actions and not be lured by temptations. But as bad as he is, Beelzebub is nothing compared to how evil this next one is. The next demon will lure you into laziness with promises of getting rich overnight. Belphegor, his refusal to take a side in the conflict of heaven and his penchant for idleness led to his father's punishment. Consequently, he was cast down to hell alongside the other rebel angels. The demon of ingenious inventions represents the seductive power of wealth and innovation. He is the whisper in our ears that promises us riches and fame, tempting us to abandon our morals. Belphegor is a cunning and manipulative figure, a master of deception who preys on our desires for wealth and power. He understands our ambitions and dreams of success, using this knowledge to control us. He is the demon of ingenious inventions, the embodiment of technological advancement. Belphegor's power lies in his ability to exploit our weaknesses. He provokes laziness and get-rich-quick schemes. He is the master of temptation, the architect of our downfall, telling us lies about overnight successes. Belphegor's influence can be seen in countless stories of individuals who have sacrificed their morals for wealth. His story serves as a cautionary tale that scheming and scamming won't work out in the end. Belphegor reminds us of the importance of maintaining our integrity, being grateful for what we have and earning wealth by serving others, by realizing that hard work pays, not laziness. He is a symbol of the dangers of unchecked ambition and the destructive force of material gain without gratitude. Belphegor challenges us to confront our own inner demons that may be hindering us, to realize that there is no harvest without first planting seeds and putting in the effort. As the saying goes, not all money is good money. As bad as he is, Belphegor is nothing compared to how evil this next one is. Lucifer. In the beginning of time, on the second day, God created the heaven and the earth. He also created the archangels, angels, and cherubim and seraphim. One of these angels stood out from the others. Lucifer. He was the most handsome and talented of all the angels. But his pride led him to arrogance. He thought he was so perfect that he built his own throne and began plotting against the Creator. Consumed with pride, he had come to believe he was superior to God and wanted to take his place in heaven. Lucifer deceived a third of the other angels and convinced them to rebel with him against God. A heavenly battle began. Evil Lucifer and his fallen angels versus the archangel Michael and his God-loving angels. The war for heaven was fierce, bloody, and brutal. After being defeated in the heavenly battle, Lucifer and his angels fell to earth, banished to stay forever. Lucifer, filled with hate and pride, transformed into Satan. In Judeo-Christian writings, Lucifer sends his demons to tempt us. If we give in to his plans, he then has legal authority to attack and harass us. Lucifer is a dangerous enemy. Even fools who make a deal with the devil find out that Satan is the father of lies. His only purpose is to destroy you. Lucifer's influence permeates our culture, appearing in countless works of art, literature, and music. Why is that? Be careful what you read, watch, and listen to. You might accidentally be programming your subconscious mind with spells from the dark side. Lucifer's mission is to destroy God's favorite creation, humans. You and I are his targets, although he is the head honcho, the most powerful of the underworld and commander-in-chief of the demons in hell. Lucifer is nothing compared to how evil this next one is. This next demon will lead you into temptations that will turn your life upside down. Asmodeus, originally an angel who joined Lucifer's rebellion against God during his war in heaven, Asmodeus was cast out like Lucifer and others. The demon of lust embodies the seductive power of desire. He is a figure that has fascinated and terrified humanity for centuries, representing the darker side of our passions. He is the architect of forbidden pleasures, the master of seduction. His influence can be seen in the way he manipulates our deepest urges, leading us down paths of temptation. Asmodeus is a powerful and seductive figure, a master manipulator who preys on our vulnerabilities. He knows exactly how to exploit our weaknesses, making us question our own moral boundaries. He understands our deepest desires, our hidden cravings, and uses this knowledge to control us. His whispers are like a siren's call, luring us into a web of deceit and longing. He is the demon of lust, the embodiment of carnal temptation. His presence is a constant reminder of the thin line between desire and destruction. He whispers in our ears, promising pleasure and escape from the mundane. These promises, however, often lead to a spiral of regret and sorrow, confusing our lust with love. Asmodeus is also a demon of jealousy and rage, thriving on negative emotions. His influence can turn love into obsession and passion into fury. He is a master of disguise, able to transform into any form he desires. This ability makes him even more dangerous, as he can appear as anything or anyone, deceiving us with ease. Asmodeus's power lies in his ability to exploit our weaknesses. He knows our fears and desires and uses them to his advantage, making us his unwitting pawns. He is the master of temptation, the architect of our downfall. His influence is subtle yet pervasive, leading us to make choices that can destroy our lives. Asmodeus's influence can be seen in countless stories of seduction and betrayal. These tales serve as a reminder of the consequences of giving in to lust. His story serves as a cautionary tale against unchecked desire and temptation. It warns us of the dangers that lie in succumbing to our most primal urges. He is the demon of lust, a figure who reminds us of the importance of self-control. In resisting his temptations, we find strength and clarity. Asmodeus challenges us to confront our own inner demons and resist the seductive whispers of passion. It is a battle that requires vigilance and self-awareness. And as we delve deeper into Judeo-Christian lore, we must confront the uncomfortable truth that if we let our guard down, Asmodeus can lure us into regretful circumstances that will potentially destroy your life. Thank you for watching our top 5 most evil demons. For now, stay on guard, my friends, and remain vigilant. And tune in next time for more ancient giant mysteries.